Flight boss, bitch. For sure. You're now listening to the Mind of an Antares Moon. I am the Royal Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucker responsibilities. And this video right here is going to be about, I have one question for all my theologians, 21st century demons, that utilize apologetics, or all my religious people, so I can help you understand things from a better perspective, right? I got one question for you. Why do you guys think that historical art is actually pinpointing towards real individuals? Like, you do know there's no such thing as Jesus having a picture, right? You do know there's no such thing. There's no picture in existence of Jesus. All the way down to the stuff that they piggybacked off of. There's no picture in existence of Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, nothing. There's no pictures of any of these things. So when you see representations of these things, please put in your human demonic ass mind that you're looking at art. You're looking at someone's drawing. You're looking at someone's interpretation. Even when we start to talk about the Bible, when you hear God had flaming eyes or all this other crazy shit, things of that nature, this is them trying to interpret a star. Okay? So before you get lost and don't know what something is trying to convey and get lost in your Lucifer logic, just know you got the wrong starting point. So you're sinning because you missed the point. And anytime you come to a conclusion that you don't know, that's when you fell short into the left brain, because you're not understanding intuition and how to actually look at life as all forms of existences. So like I said, when we start to talk about these pictures and things of that nature, do understand you're looking at art made by an artist based upon an allegory. So there's no picture in existence of Jesus, Brahma, Moses, nothing. Abraham, nothing. So that helps you understand that these are interpretations. And before you get lost into this being a history book, you understand that these are interpretations for mind states. So we can make a man or a woman out of a principle or virtue to be able to convey it to your neighbor or someone who may not understand your language at that period of time. Do you understand me? Okay? So please don't get flunked out into thinking that you being a Google scholar and you saying this what hell looked like, this what Jesus looked like, this what Brahma looked like. There's none of them none of them existed before the Polaroid. All right? So keep that in mind. I mean, all of these things existed before the Polaroid. See what I'm saying? So keep that in motherfucking mind. None of these had, so anything you're looking at is an interpretation and based upon word of mouth. And once you go along that trail to use that as an argument, like, okay, it's word of mouth. We got this out of the Bible. It's Jesus' word. You're getting into another infinite regress lost kind of conversation where you don't know no better. So that's the wrong starting point. You need to understand starting points. That's how people get lost in this world. The letter A, point of reference for the first time. That's technically what it is when you're looking at a star. A point of reference for the first time. A will, a conscious, a chakra, a form, a numino. You see what I'm saying? Or if you want to get into Platonism, right? So when you start to understand, if there's no pictures of Jesus or Brahma or anything of that nature, then these drawings are pure art based upon speculation. And if we're making art based upon speculation, then you need to know what's being speculative is at a different starting point than you coming up with the conclusion that someone is just trying to draw a picture of what they think an actual person looked like in history. No, these men and women that's being drawn as art is allegories for virtues and principles and testimonies and circumstances. Now that you got the right starting point, you don't have to get lost and say Jesus came to you in your dreams, and then the first thing you start to describe is some Jewish artist. Okay? And I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. You better believe it. Don't get lost.